mention this because I'm very excited about the idea that you could actually make pancakes like you get when you're out somewhere and you're at a wonderful buffet and you go there and you get the pancakes and they're all the same size and they're just perfect. And you get home and yours are like, one's small, one's big, one's, what's going on here? Chef Mark is here, Mark Gill is here. He's Mark's on the Grill, so follow him on Facebook and YouTube. He's got all the colors out here. We'll do colors in a second. But Mark, as you know, this is at a clearance price. This is a $20 bill alert. Ooh. This is an awesome opportunity to be able to try this. So just quickly, we have the aqua color right here. We have cracked pepper, which is sort of a gray tone. We have tomato red, and then we have white. Boom. Right? Easy enough, and that's called eggshell. The white is eggshell on that. But 3 easy pays at $6.66. Cool.
Cool. You want to make pancakes, you need a bowl, a whisk, a cup, a measuring thing, maybe a ladle. You need all the cleanup supplies ready, a mixer, whisk, you need it all. Have a look here. We took the idea of the pancake dispenser and added the whisk to it. Not just any normal whisk. On the sides here, these little side panels kind of pop out. They're a little bit springy. So as I turn the knob up front, they actually expand out towards the side so we can get all of that mixing done, all of that mixing perfect, and create that vortex on the way. Nice. Now, this is going to hold 4 cups. That's 16 regular size pancakes. Nice. And all you need to do is just bring it to your little heat source. Oh, by the way, here. One of the best tips I can give you is cook your pancakes on butter, and then if you've got the time, let this butter sit for about 30 seconds. I won't do that here because that's super boring. But what will happen is that butter will brown, and you'll add that really great little taste and flavor to it. So all you're going to do is squeeze that handle, and just like that, it dispenses the perfect amount for that pancake that you want to get. So whether you want to do the silver dollar size or the regular size, this is what you're going to have so much fun doing. And this is one of those items that you can invite the kids in to have a good time with, invite them in to have fun with, and become part of that cooking process. So let's not stop there because, you know, why would we? Let's go ahead and fancy some of these up. We'll get a couple of those on there. Let's get some chocolate on our one in the middle. I love doing that.
Could I add something?
Oh, please do. Yeah. Let's have some fun here. We'll get some...
this is like cereal crushed up.
Just like that. Perfect. You know, if you're going to bother doing it, you might as well have fun doing it.
Sorry.
Here we go. There's no wrong way. There's no mess. Isn't that fun? I love it.
Love it.
So let's let those do their thing.
They smell terrific.
Don't they smell great?
And you know, now they're going to cook better because they're all the same size.
Exactly right.
So you don't have to worry about that.
Listen, you can take
this is what I wanted.
This is what you saw.
Because this is so hard. I bought an ice cream scoop. That didn't solve my problem.
Have a look here. When you're making cakes and you're making cupcakes, this is such a great way to do it. Because when we fill it with a spoon, what happens? We end up with little drips here, little drips there, and then this ends up getting sticky, and if it's for a party, it gets onto the paper. Nobody wants that.
Well, Mark, not only that, when you get those cupcakes and they're done, if you didn't use something like this, then some of the cupcakes are like ballooned over the top of the paper. Some are hardly getting to the top of the paper, and if you're trying to decorate them so they all look alike, then you're like, okay, I messed that up.
Right, exactly. And not only does it keep it a little bit neater, a little bit tighter, a little bit cleaner, but what it also does is make sure that it doesn't drip as you're going on there, which I absolutely love. So let's have a look over here and do some flipping.
Mine might be good.
Yours ready to flip?
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and do that.
I need to be flipped on my side.
It's just perfect.
Look how pretty.
Perfect pancakes.
Yeah.
That's what you're looking for. That perfect size. Now, we got a couple of hot spots on here, so we'll just kind of take it as we go. There we are. Are you going to fight me? Don't you fight me. There we go. It's always best when you threaten your food. Those are still doing their thing, so let's go ahead and get another couple of butter pats on there. And you know what? This is our house brand. This is our proprietary brand. This is Prepology. This means that you know that we've taken the time, we've done our scouring, we've done our searching, we've found those items that we know are going to be fun in the kitchen. They're going to make things easier. They're going to make things more entertaining. And I do love the fact that they come in all of those great colors. Do you know what? You mentioned less cleanup. So here, again, you're just going to go ahead.
All right,
you're
so
pull that handle.
You made the pancake mix inside to begin with.
Right, you made it inside. Now, pancake mix you usually want to let sit for about 30 seconds first, so that's why we don't pour it in right away because it kind of clumps up. So what you do is you just let it sit for about 30 seconds, give it that last little bit of stir if you need to because that's all one piece. And then remember, we let that butter brown. Oh, I love that. and I can give it that exact size that I want to give it with no trouble at all, one in the center. So again, that's what makes it fun. And to your point, that's the way the restaurants are doing it.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing in those professional kitchens. Now you've got the same tool to do it at home because you're getting, and have a look here, that perfect mix. You're getting that perfect blend. 4-quart capacity. Sorry, 4-cup capacity. 4 quarts is a lot of pancakes.
4-quart.
4-cup capacity.
Feeding the neighborhood.
And that's 16 pancakes. But what's great about this is when it comes time to clean, that goes in the dishwasher and that goes in the dishwasher. And the fact that we've got those great colors that match all of our Prepology collection, look at you with the chocolate chips. She's great.
No, I want to not do that.
I love it.
Rude. All right, so we have aqua, which is so pretty. Okay, 400 remain in the aqua.
Wow.
All right, cracked pepper, $4.25. Tomato, most popular. And we have 375 there, and then the eggshell, most limited, 350. Listen, $19.99. Kids are going to be out of school soon. Gosh, that's fantastic. This is what memories are made of. You know, every Sunday morning, my mom would make us like a big deal breakfast. And then we would say, can we please stay home and watch Wonderama? And she said, no, you're going to Sunday school. Which now I'm glad.
we're dipping into therapy here.
No, actually, at the end of the day, I'm glad she made me go to Sunday school. All of us go to Sunday school, my sisters and I. But what I remember about Sunday morning were the pancakes.
Right.
Was the time to just sit there together. And it was time to be together as a family. And I think that's exactly what you're offering us. The kids will be out of school soon. This is perfect. And why couldn't you eat pancakes for dinner?
I'll tell you what, pancakes for dinner is great. No question at all. Add a little bit less sugar, and then you get into that savory part of it, and you can have some different fun with toppings. So remember, get that butter on there. Love doing butter. Well, you know, overkill on the butter. But now what you're going to do there is you're going to let that...
Never enough butter.
You're right. Who am I kidding? Right? And now one of the things that I do outside when I'm on my grill, we might not have time to get to all of it today on this round, but I love making the giant pancakes. So again, watch this.
Okay.
You're just going to go ahead, give it that little bit of a stir.
All right.
Just like that. Now I got a couple of cups in here. Let's see what we can do. And I'm just going to go ahead.
Ooh.
All right.
Fun.
So let's let that do its thing. And again,
can we put anything on it?
Oh yeah. Let's have some fun here. We'll do a little stripe of this. Right down like that. Let's do that. Let's do one of those. Make it look like a chef salad, but for pancakes.
Okay. Oh, wait. I was going to make it look like a present.
Okay. Maybe a little
that
around the edge.
Okay.
Have some fun with that.
All right.
You are limited only
by your
pancakey imagination. So let's let that do a thing. I got a couple more here to flip.
Okay.
And remember, guys, it's just all about having a great time. It's all about that Sunday morning, getting all the kids involved. And when it comes time to clean up, you're able to do it with just one thing rather than 6 things. Love it.
Yep. $19.99. There's aqua, cracked pepper, eggshell, just because you don't slip.
Oh, there we go.
And then there's your tomato. All right, Mark, you're coming back.